has made a three in 11 consecutive games. It is the longest active streak on the team.
Yeah, and I hope he continues to shoot him. He's improved his shot tremendously. And he's got to be riding a wave of confidence after knocking down that big three ball, the biggest shot of the game the other night against the Wizards. He's going to have to do it on both ends tonight, though, because I'm pretty sure he should be faced with guarding Tobias Harris.
So, Coach Pop, before the game, well, he was asked, how do you try to stop Joel Embiid?
I told Wemby to stick him, put your butt right in his stomach, back him down over the rim, and just throw him through the rim. That's what you can look forward to tonight.
Victor Wembanyama, Jeremy Sochan, and Julian Champagnie. Victor, 24 and 8 in the win, and big night by Jeremy Sochan with 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a couple of steals, a couple block shots as well, too. And Trey Jones, a season high, matching 12 assists in that win in Washington. Here's the lineup for the Philadelphia 76ers. Spent a lot of time talking about Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. Tobias Harris is a guy you can't sleep on either. He's averaging 17 and 6. They got Nick Batum in that trade for James Harden with the Clippers, and Kelly Oubre Jr. That's another start here tonight in the absence of DeAnthony Melton, who will not play. Spurs won here in the opening week of the regular season as they jumped out to a 5-2 start in their first 7. And Jeremy Sochan, just like that, extends his three-point streak to 12 consecutive games.
How about that? I mean, loves that short corner. Good looking release there from Jeremy to start the game. So thankfully, it is a shooting foul. Here's Jeremy Sochan. They do a nice job moving the ball around the basket.
Beyond the arc, handling the ball inside, pocket pass, Vassell. Kick out, Sochan. Spot Champagnie, open 3 on the way. Got it, Julian Champagnie, and back-to-back threes for the Spurs to start. Sochan at an ocean, attacks the bucket. Shot wouldn't drop with the right, and Joel Embiid brings down the rebound. 16-14 as Embiid knocks down a couple of free throws, and then the steal by Batum. He's got Maxey and Oubre Jr. running the floor, and Oubre Jr. will get him off their feet here at Wells Fargo Center and prompts a timeout. His first field goal of the night, Maxey averaging a career-best 26 points. And a double dribble called on Jeremy Sochan, and the second turnover of the game for the Spurs. Double comes as they get it out of Embiid's hands. Right back to Embiid. Spins on Sochan, goes through McDermott. The block from Collins, but a foul.
Yeah, I mean, even he's just splitting our doubles. Doug McDermott comes back, but it's a little too late, and Embiid forces his way to the basket again.
They're running the floor. He was looking to get it ahead from Jeremy. Now cuts to the baseline.
He had Victor for a lob there.
Trey Jones trying to oop there with Jeremy. Jeremy trying to catch it with his left hand. Put it down, but unsuccessful. We still have 3:41 to play until halftime. Jeremy with a good look for 3. Again, Victor now trying to front Embiid. Here comes Jeremy underneath. They create the havoc, and they're able to come away with the stop this time.
Victor might have gotten a piece of that one.
Jeremy Sochan running the break. No, he gets fouled, though. We'll get a couple of free throws. They did give Victor credit for a block there. As the Spurs will get a couple of free throws after the timeout. And despite a 30-point half already for Joel Embiid, Sean, Spurs are hanging tough here, 57-53.
The advantage you have when you have Victor Wembanyama out here running before a freezer right here. You can see that read. Normally, he would have stepped up and stopped Jeremy, but he's afraid of this lob right here. So he sticks tightly to Victor and gets involved at the last second, allows Jeremy Sochan a free lane to the basket and a couple of free throws.
Sochan who hit a couple of huge free throws at the end of the game in Washington on Saturday night after knocking down his only three of the night, but it was arguably one of the biggest threes of his young career. Gave the Spurs the lead. They eventually came away with a 4-point win. It was 1 of 2 on that trip. Career high for either half is 35 points. Sochan for 3. Victor keeping it alive. Taking a push in the back there. That coming up Friday and Saturday night after the Wednesday game against OKC. This take by Jeremy Sochan. He's been at the rim, however, and out of bounds. It'll go back over to Philadelphia.
Again, he can't lose his confidence. He's got to let the ball fly. They're backing off of him and sucking the paint.
Maxi pocket pass. Embiid in the paint. Missed his last couple from that spot. Oubre Jr. missing on the 3. Offensive board. Embiid lost it. Tips it to himself. Puts it back in. Extend the lead to 13.
Yeah, and I thought for sure Pop was going to bring Victor to the bench, but he elects to keep him out there. And Victor did a nice job at the end of that first half, not fouling when he had 3.
Smart by Jeremy Sochan. If they're going to just sag off you like that much, just creep up and take that little 8-9 foot jumper.
Take up the space, making an easier shot for you.
Jeremy's there to clean up the mess. Sochan will push back into the front court. Eyes right for the rim. Paul Reed swats it away. Victor takes a look at the 3. Go down the line. He's got a couple of blocks. This is an unbelievable performance from Victor Wembanyama. Obviously, understandably overshadowed by what Embiid has done up to this point, as he's fouled. Embiid is by Jeremy Sochan trying to stay with him. Second foul on Jeremy. 4th team foul against the Spurs. They go right to Embiid. And fouled, and we'll get to the line for a chance to set a new career high. 21:06. Vassell. Top here, Jeremy Sochan will launch a 3. And Jeremy Sochan, his second 3-pointer of the night, he's got 9. Spurs is a club tonight, 11 of 34 from downtown.
Just keep running that same play, gets the ball in the same spot, and that's what he's done all night. Yeah. Crowd not happy that somebody besides Joel Embiid shot the ball.
Well, this is Philadelphia, so they'll boo their home team, no problem. Jeremy with a miss, Embiid the rebound.
He finds himself watching the rest of this one.
Embiid pulls up over Sochan, 2 more.
Single time down the floor.
And he pulls up again, and he banked it in. Scoring game of his career, 33 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Sochan cleans up the mess. And of course, Wilt's 100.
Yeah, I think Joel Embiid, he only has a couple more attempts here.
And he misses there.
Kind of threw that one. It looked like he was throwing it off the glass to himself.
Sitting on 66 after making 1 of 2. Champagny drills the 3. Embiid for 70. Ovations in this building's history.
Right down the middle of the court, and no resistance. On his way to 70.
Philadelphia, they'll head back home for some great home cooking coming up. And Jeremy Sochan, let's hope his 3-point shooting comes back to San Antonio as well, too, Sean.
I don't think there's any question it is. And